Hi, I'm the Tabletop Teacher, and in this video we're going to look at one of the new WWE HeroClix powers, Flying Leap. We'll also preview a few characters who can use Flying Leap on their first clicks or early in the game. Flying Leap is identified by an orange circle background in the speed slot of the dial. Flying Leap allows a character to move up to 3 squares and make a close attack with a +1 modifier to attack, and if they started adjacent to 2 or more ropes, a +1 modifier to damage as well. All of this with improved movement through hindering terrain and characters. While this is a power you will only find printed on the dial of a few WWE characters, it could be used by non-WWE characters that can choose standard speed powers in multiverse games. More on this later. So to get that nice +1 modifier to damage on a Flying Leap, the character needs to start their movement adjacent to 2 or more ropes. Ropes can be found on the wrestling ring that comes with the Mixed Match Challenge starter set. A character is adjacent to ropes only along the edges of their square, not diagonally. In this situation, Eddie Guerrero is adjacent to 2 ropes, but in this situation he is only adjacent to 1 rope. He can still make the Flying Leap with a +1 modifier to attack, but wouldn't get the +1 modifier to damage from starting adjacent to 2 or more ropes. But what if there's no ring in the game you're playing? Can you still find ropes somewhere? The answer is yes. Characters that have the WWE team ability have the Bounce key phrase. The Bounce key phrase grants characters the ability to treat printed hindering and printed blocking terrain as ropes, which means that Sasha Banks here could very well take advantage of these 2 squares of blocking terrain to execute a Flying Leap and get that +1 modifier to damage. Remember though, you don't need ropes to use Flying Leap, you just get better damage if you use them. Bounce is also useful to bring back characters you've knocked back, but I'll talk about this in another video. The WWE team ability is uncopyable, so only WWE characters will be able to take full advantage of the Flying Leap, but even without that +1 modifier to damage, it's still a very useful power, and the improved movement allows you to pick a fight with another character if you're adjacent to one you'd prefer getting away from. If you mix characters from the WWE universe and other universes, all the powers from both powers and abilities cards are in play, which means that characters that can choose powers could pick from the WWE PAC if a wrestling superstar is on any player's force. So Al Jordan could very well choose Flying Leap with his Genie of the Lamp trait as long as at least one WWE character was on either player's force at the beginning of the game, even if no character can actually use Flying Leap. Here are a few characters that can use Flying Leap early in the game. Eddie Guerrero can use Flying Leap on his starting click no matter which starting line you choose to play him at. On his 70-point starting line, he starts with an amazing probability control variant, Lie, Cheat, and Steal, which gives you the choice to reroll a single die instead of both. That works on your turn or your opponent's turn as usual. Imagine being able to keep a 6 on your turn, or a 1 on your opponent's turn and rerolling only the other die. I like it. His signature move, Three Amigos, is also impressive. If Eddie Guerrero has 1 action token, all the signature moves require the character to have 1 action token by the way, he can use Flurry, but he can make 3 close attacks with it instead of 2, but his maximum damage value is 3 for those attacks. And I love his special defense power, which is a stop click, and when it's first revealed, after resolutions, you heal Eddie 1 click right away. So in essence, you're pretty sure to get that stop click twice. Sasha Banks starts with Flying Leap if you play her at 40 points. She has a trait that makes it so she switches sides after being knocked out the first time, but she can't be scored again. Her signature move, Banks Statement, is a close action that allows her to place a hit character in a different square adjacent to her. That's after resolutions, of course. When she does that, she deals 1 damage to that character and they're immobile until your next turn. Very useful when you want to tie up a piece. A couple of other characters from Series 1 have Flying Leap eventually on their dial. AJ Styles and Finn Balor, and 3 of the figures you get in the Mixed Match starter set, that's the one that comes with the WWE ring, have Flying Leap as part of their signature moves. Sasha Banks, Finn Balor, and AJ Styles. I think this is a very useful new power and I'm really looking forward to playing figures that can use Flying Leap in my HeroClix games. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and support it on Patreon if you can. And as always, thanks for playing with me.